My brother told everyone we were having a secret affair. Am I the bad guy for telling our friends the truth after my brother spread a disgusting rumor about us? This happened to me like 8 months ago, but has been weighing on me. I've always been a lurker here, so I made an account to see what others think. My brother Tim isn't technically my brother. He's my cousin. My parents became his guardians when he was 3, then eventually adopted him. He and I are 4 months apart in age, and we grew up very close. We were best friends. He's gay and felt comfortable coming out to me when we were 12-ish. Our parents a little while later, and then to everyone on his 16th birthday. Fast forward to last year. His biological father Ray reached out to him and they met for lunch after not seeing or talking for 25 plus years. When I asked him how it went, he didn't want to talk about it. So I let it go, figuring he would open up when he was ready. Within a week, I started hearing from family that Tim had told Ray that Tim and I had been having an illicit affair for years. After asking Tim about it, he said Ray asked him if he was gay and he panicked. That's the lie he blurted out to try to hide being gay for some reason. Somehow, the lie made it to our friends. They were horrified and angry and wanted to know if it was true. I explained to them what happened with Ray and why Tim said that. They got it and felt bad and apologized for coming at me so aggressively. Tim was furious that I told them the truth and said I was the most selfish, evil person for telling them his private story. Our parents said they understood why I did it, but said I shouldn't have because it wasn't my place to share. Am I wrong for clearing my name, or is he completely out of line? Speaking of family secrets that push people to the absolute edge, this next story shows how a single ultimatum can return to haunt a relationship years later. The 5-month pregnancy ultimatum that ruined us. Am I the bad guy for reminding my girlfriend that her choice was entirely her own after she blamed me for her deepest regret? My girlfriend and I have been together for 3 years. About 5 months into our relationship, I got her pregnant. This is in spite of the fact that I wore protection. We were only 19, so I thought she'd come to her senses and decide to abort. However, she slowly began to warm to the idea of keeping the child and raising it. I tried very hard to show her the other side. My parents contacted her to voice their disapproval of keeping the baby, but this didn't sway her. So then I contacted her parents and they sided with me. This swayed my girlfriend a bit more. Ultimately, it was only when I told her that I would leave her if she kept the baby that she agreed. Now, this wasn't me abandoning responsibility, but rather it was me stating my boundaries. If she wanted to bring a kid into our lives, then I would walk away. I'd pay whatever support was necessary, but she would be making a decision that alienated lots of people. It wasn't just about her. We have stayed together since. However, these past few months, she has been acting different. She starts bringing up this abortion and asking why I was so against it. Then, the other day, she goes crazy. She asked me why I didn't support her and that it was a mistake to have an abortion. I then reminded her, it was your decision to have an abortion. We all said our piece, but don't blame this on anyone else. You chose this. She then began crying a lot and called me a horrible person. We haven't spoken since, and her friends have taken her side. Ultimately, I think she is trying the blame game. Am I wrong for setting my boundaries, or is she being unfair? But speaking of rules and relationships, things get even crazier when unwritten agreements are completely shattered over a single dinner bill. She blew up over the birthday bill. Am I the bad guy for taking full advantage of a no-budget birthday tradition with my girlfriend, even though she now claims I completely used her? I feel like I'm about to get flamed, so I made a throwaway account. My girlfriend and I have been together for 3 years. Since we started dating, we have a tradition of paying for each other for dinner for our birthdays. We don't have a limit on how much that meal would cost. My girlfriend doesn't drink. She at most has a mocktail or a sparkling water. I usually pay $100 to $150 for both of us for her birthday dinner. My birthday was 2 days ago and we went out. I drink, which my girlfriend doesn't like and she thinks it's a waste of money. But it's my birthday and she agreed to pay for everything. I had 8 drinks and a steak and dessert at a steakhouse which cost about $200, and with her $70 meal it came to $310 with tips. She didn't say anything at the time, but last night blew up at me for drinking so much money and expecting her to cover it. I defended myself because it was technically unlimited and no, I wasn't drunk. I have a pretty high tolerance, so it's not fair I can't enjoy myself. She is pretty frugal, so she thinks it's a crazy amount, and I was a massive jerk for leaving her with this high of a bill. We agreed we would pay for each other's meals and drinks, and it's not my fault she doesn't normally get more than 1 drink, and it's non-alcoholic, so it's cheaper. But she has been ignoring me and refusing to talk it out. If she's that upset, I'll reimburse her for my portion, but then that's the end of our tradition. So, tell me in the comments, was I wrong for ordering what I wanted on a no-limit birthday dinner, or is she being unreasonable for breaking our rules? But this coming story will absolutely shock you. He lied to a girl about seeing wild toucans. Then this happened. I have a friend who has to top every single story he hears. If you got a new dog, his cousin just adopted a wolf. If you rented a cool car on vacation, he spent way more money and rented a Ferrari on his last vacation. If your kid scored a goal at hockey, he's got a hat trick. It kind of drives me nuts. It can be super inconsequential things too. I mentioned once that I had just tried a new pizza place. He had to say that the pizza in NYC is so much better. It's just ridiculous. Friday night we were at a party and I was talking to a girl who was telling me about her trip to Costa Rica. He got into our conversation and started talking, asked the girl if I could grab her a drink. I did not want any part of it. When I came back, he was telling her all about our trip there and all the birds and wild animals he saw. He was going on about everything. I just kept my mouth shut and wished he would go away. When the girl asked me about the trip, I just said it was a good trip and that we had gone there for a friend's wedding. She asked to see any pictures I had. When she looked at them, she started laughing. She said that we had gone to Puerto Rico, not Costa Rica. My friend just kind of dropped his shoulders and went away. I ended up having a great night with her and we might see each other again soon. She told me she thought my buddy was a tool though. I guess he had been telling her about hiking to see the wild toucans, which do not exist in Puerto Rico. My friend came over yesterday and he said I was an asshole for embarrassing him like that. I guess he thinks I should just have lied to her about what country we went to. He constantly lies to women, so I guess he thought I should too. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.